that something was bouncing around in that cylinder at one point. I don't know what it would have been. What the motor would have sucked up. It sucked something out.
Weird little marks on there too.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
They're just a little bitty.
Yeah, it'll be dents for whatever reason.
So you're getting your head studs on. So you already got you a new oil pan gasket?
I didn't put a gasket on it. I just did the seal in the back and siliconed it because the gasket will leak.
That's right, silicone.
Aftermarket sells the gasket, and the gasket comes with the seal, but I wouldn't recommend putting it on.
And oh. The 6.2's getting a new water pump.
And it's got a new front main seal. I had a repair sleeve from somewhere for it, so I went and threw it on, even though it didn't need it. I went ahead and put the repair sleeve on it, just so it don't leak.
You can see your new, all your new silicone.
Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. The only gaskets that go on this truck are the head gaskets, or on this engine are head gaskets, right?
Factory, the only gaskets was on these motors was the head gaskets, and then there was a gasket between the water pump and the plate that the water pump mounts to.
And I can see that.
They didn't have a gasket between this plate and the timing cover.
I didn't think they did. I didn't think there was one when I did mine.
You can get them aftermarket ones, but factory, the only thing that was on this.
You still got some grease to clean off.
Yeah, no, I wanted to throw the heads back on before I go slinging grease everywhere. Put the ejection pump lines back on.
Smart idea. So what do you think of these ARP head studs?
I don't know. It's the first time I've done them. Hopefully they work, line up with the head right. And
They got a Torx bit or an Allen bit? It's an Allen bit, isn't it?
on the top.
Top.
To turn them in.
Yeah.
Which when I put they got a really nice tight fit. When you put the Loctite on them, they're kind of tight going in the block, which isn't a bad thing. Only reason I'm putting Loctite on these is because all the head bolts directly go into the water jacket.
Now, these are not smooth top pistons.
No, they're not. Because these are probably the original pistons, I would hope. Because I don't think this motor...
And you did not take these pistons out, correct?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah, they're not upside down like the 6.5.
I'm sorry, say that again?
They're not upside down like the ones got put in the 6.5. I know, yeah, I put them.
But what we've
upside
discovered is it really doesn't seem to make a difference.
down. No, because it's a lot better than what it was.
Yeah, it's a beast.
Even though it's still a 6.5. I mean, it's a beast for a 6.5.
So why is your Scout in here with the hood up? Tucked away back in the corner.
Yeah, that's another story. That'd be a blown head gasket.
Oh!
And it was leaking, wasn't leaking internally, it was leaking externally.
Blown head gasket on the Cummins.
Driving just fine.
Oh, look at that. There's that nice 4-cylinder you rebuilt. So you're waiting on new head bolts.
And the gasket's set up all here tomorrow.
New head bolts and gasket. Put that back together. His exhaust pipe broke. The way down at the bottom. He was coming home from work and the exhaust pipe it cracked and come apart. And when it did.
Not where the weld was.
No, not where the weld was. It actually broke the metal pipe.
The metal for whatever reason.
And it went from what was the boost that it normally makes?
I usually max, I get about 22 PSI boost.
And then it went to what?
Like 26, 27, somewhere right in there.
And you could tell quite a difference, couldn't
It's
you?
a big difference, because it nearly maxed out my boost gauge.
So
And that's just getting on it like full throttle.
he thinks when that happened, it toasted the head gasket because he's.
Well, I drove it for a long time afterwards like that, but I doubt that's what did it. I think it's just
You don't think maybe it weakened it?
maybe the gasket I got or whatever. The bolts had loosened up, but I did not buy Cummins head bolts are not torque to yield bolts, so you don't have to replace them. But I think the head bolts that I had probably were weak enough they just loosened up.
So you're just getting new head bolts just to be safe.
Because the 6.5 and the 6.2 have torque to yield head bolts. They're only good for one
use.
use.
What about these head studs?
Head studs, you can reuse them. They're not torque to yield bolts.
Okay.
They don't stretch.
They don't stretch.
These are the, I don't remember what chromoly it is.
Look at the head studs. I'm curious to see how easy it's going to be to set the head down over top of that.
It probably will make it slightly more difficult.
If I remember right, Will's Alice Chalmers, the engine on it has head studs instead of head bolts.
But they're not head studs made out of chromoly.
No, they're not. I mean, it's a 1947 four-cylinder tractor.
You know,
But
flathead Fords have head studs.
okay. But if I remember right, getting the head off and setting the head back on that, it was a little finesse.
Yeah, because you gotta get all the holes lined up just right.
And you didn't clean any. I mean, you cleaned the top of the pistons up, obviously.
Yeah.
But you didn't pull crank, you didn't pull pistons, none of that come out of this motor.
No, the only thing I saw that I probably could have done was the timing chain set. We had a little slop in it, but I've been running it just fine. I don't have any issues with it. I just keep running it.
And how many miles approximately you think this motor's got on it now?
Almost 55,000.
55,000. Not bad for an 84.
According to the odometer, which, is questionable at best because it's an 84 model truck.
And you put a rear main seal in this, right? Which you said was a two-piece cork gasket?
It was cork, it's rubber now.
It's rubber now?
Yeah, it didn't have, that had to have been like an original gasket or seal because it was cork. For whatever reason, this one's tight. I don't know, I probably should have bought a tap. Cleaned all these holes out, but I didn't.